Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading, guys. I am here hanging with the saucy beeves. She's just resting. I won't disturb her. But we want to dive right into a masculine message, okay? I'm seeing that a lot of masculines are eager to reach out to the divine feminine. So I have my transformation deck here. And what I'm going to do is get a card of confidence for the divine masculines as they make this move, as they embark on this major decision to reach out to the divine feminine. I feel like the universe wants to cheer them on in a sense. So let's go ahead and find out. You cheering them on too? Yeah. That's very nice of you. All right, let's go and find out too. Let's find out too what the universe wants the masculines to know. All right, Maggie Lee, let's find out what's going on here. Okay, so we have practice moderation. Okay, I feel like the masculines need to take a big, deep breath. Okay, so in through the nose, hold for a few seconds, and then slowly out through the mouth, okay? Because many of them could be getting very nervous, and that's throwing them off a little bit. They may need to ease off of things like liquid courage, for example, okay? Because I am seeing that many of your masculines, they want to reach out really badly, but they're also drowning out their emotions with alcohol. And what ends up happening when we do that is we create like little bits of holes in our aura, in our spirit. And so it's easy for other entities around us to influence us, okay? So that's why it's called being under the influence. We want to make sure that we're practicing moderation, because I feel like what's happening with this masculine is that, they work up the courage, and then because they may be using substances as well, they get pulled back. They get those messages around like rejection or having to worry about something, even though that they don't have to. It's not genuinely their feelings. So divine masculines right now is a really important time of reconnecting with the divine feminines, and I feel like many of you can feel this because your energy levels may be down, and that's what's making you so eager to reach out to the divine feminine, okay? Let's get a card around practicing moderation, okay? What else do you guys need to learn around this? Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. So it did come out in reverse, and I don't normally read reverse on the channel, but because it does say practice moderation, I feel like the Page of Pentacles provides messages. Page energy is usually messages, like if you can even see the pentacle just in their hands and they're holding it up in the air, it's like they're so grateful to even have this pentacle, and now there's a lot of ideas about what they want to do with it. I feel like it's practical advice coming through for your divine masculines right now, which is to get healthy, get clean in their thoughts, so that way they can properly manifest for themselves, okay? Because they're being presented with an opportunity. So now is the time to practice moderation, so that way you can take swift action, okay? Because I feel like a lot of your divine feminines may be very clear-headed right now. They know which direction they want to go in, and the direction may be away from you right now, divine masculines, because again, many of you may be just wound up very tightly with this Page of Pentacles coming through in the reverse. It's like not wanting to see the possibilities or the opportunities. So, when we bring it up right here, it's a message around practicing moderation. You need clarity right now, divine masculines. What do you wish to communicate to your divine feminines before we pull her energy? Oh, that one fell on the floor. Okay, so I can't be your friend, I'm too attracted to you. Okay, so all they can offer right now is maybe friendship, but they're afraid to offer that because they may be quickly attracted to you. They can't keep it at a friendship level. Okay, many of your masculines, they try their very best to maneuver their way around the connection with just having you in their lives, but I feel like it's a very important time for them to understand the divine feminine's boundaries, and we'll get the feminine's energy as well around this, but it is best that the divine masculines practice moderation before they can entertain, any kind of reaching out, just like this, to the divine feminines, okay? And there's another confirmation here. But that's just, I'm getting that this masculine can't be friends with you. You might want friendship as well, divine feminines, okay? Let's get the feminine's energy. But I feel like somehow they feel a little bit of pressure because it's like they want to give that to you. They want to give you their presence somehow, but they can't help but take it to that next level. And when they do, when they bring intimacy there, it's natural for the divine feminines to want to engage in that even more and more, and even really to settle down with it. And I feel like that's what many of the divine masculines have opened their eyes to. It's beautiful that they're able to connect with this feminine because you may be the divine feminine energy of their dreams. But it does come with commitment, responsibility. This masculine could be pulling away because they're not ready to give that to you. But the Page of Pentacles, it's like it can't help but come up from time to time. They can't help but want to move in your direction. And each time they move in your direction, they can't help but notice that they need to make healthy changes in order to sustain a connection with you. Okay? How is the divine feminines feeling toward the connection right now? Okay, I'm going to cut it in half and get the feminine's energy. Oh, we have 10 of Swords here, okay? So the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or a codependent relationship or just codependency in general. Yeah, I feel like this divine feminine is moving away from this divine masculine and completing a cycle. Because with Page energy coming up, it's like you don't want someone who is just thinking about the opportunities. You're more aligned with wanting a king energy in your life, someone who has attained the knowledge already, but is like, as much as you're matched to this person, energetically, that's where they're at. They're with this Page energy. They're just learning about themselves. They're just now starting to spiritually develop and take the rose-colored glasses off. They don't want to participate in the 3D world anymore because it's plastic, it's fake. They seek depth. Their soul is outgrowing their attachments to the material items and experiences of the 3D world. It's almost like having a lot of money, but not really having anything meaningful or anyone meaningful to share it with or spend it on. I feel like that's where your divine masculines are at right now in terms of opportunities that are coming up for them. Because in the material world, many of your masculines, they may be well off. They've got a lot of money. They might have good jobs, but they go home to something very shallow and hollow at the end of the day, whether it's in the form of like a home or a family dynamic, a long-term partnership dynamic, whatever they're going home to. It doesn't fulfill the soul. Okay, and the divine feminine does want that. You want that depth. You want that you want that reality for yourself. And you're tired of yearning for it within your divine masculine counterpart, because the purpose of this divine masculine counterpart is so that way you learn to balance the consort within yourself, divine feminine. And you'll see time and time again, right? Because the answer to separation is usually self-care. Within self-care, you start taking care of yourself. You can depend on yourself. The masculine consort within you starts stepping up because your soul realizes, oh, wait a second, you're starting to seek it outside of yourself and someone else, and you keep letting yourself get disappointed time after time. So many feminines learn the lesson of the 10 of Swords, which is to put that final sword in your back and let the cycle complete. Because many of you are moving forward, even if you're facing hardship, right? Like a lot of you might be moving forward and it's causing heartache. You're isolating yourself. Many of you are taking losses where you're leaving jobs behind because you just need to get away. You're leaving like old jobs, old homes, old cities, old places behind, and you're wanting to start afresh and anew. And yeah, you're going to take a hit now, but I feel like you're confident in yourself. Let's get some more energy on the feminine as to where it is she's headed, or he, depending on who resonates most with the feminine energy at this time. And the reason I say at this time is because I do genuinely believe that in time, divine feminine and divine masculine will recognize that they belong to, a specific type of soul that's being born here. Men, divine masculine; women, divine feminine. Yes, we carry both energies within us, but ideally, women, divine feminine, men, divine masculine, meeting each other to balance both consorts within ourselves, within each other. And that is my truth, okay? If you guys want to disagree or, get in a twist over it, you're more than welcome to, because you're more than welcome to have your own opinion. Okay, so what else is coming up for the feminine? We have the star. I love that with the star, because you deserve to move forward, divine feminine. Many of you may be very fearful of moving forward. You don't know what it means for the connection. Many of your masculines are pulling away because they can't help but be lustful towards your energy. And you don't want them to be lustful unless it comes with honesty, integrity, commitment, just two people and a commitment. So that way you two can be as lustful as you would like. But if it's going to be, you both and many other energies, I feel like this divine feminine is closing out that cycle. We have the 7 of Cups. Okay, confidence within this divine feminine, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision, which is why she's choosing to make the decision to go off on her own path. It's empowering many of you to realize that, you're overanalyzing this whole journey with your masculines, feeling like they're going to be the only one. So many of you are finding the confidence within you with this major arcana to see yourselves as the star. Okay, it says look to the future with hope and optimism. I feel like many of you are no longer saying to yourselves that you're going to end up being alone. Many of you are venturing off. You're seeing yourselves as very worthy. Okay, and it's shifting things for this divine masculine, because they're really looking at you as an opportunity that they may have missed out on, and they're quickly wanting to move out of this page energy, quickly into night energy so they can take action. But even the night won't be enough to sustain this energy that's coming through with the feminines. It's going to have to show up, as the king, and then a king merging through all of the king energy in order to get to the emperor. Okay, we have 2 of spring. 2 is an energy of decision and choices, okay? So a bright new future is manifested through hard work and creativity. You're partnering up with people of your dreams. This is the divine feminine leveling up and stating what it is you desire in a commitment, in a relationship with another person. And you're being really firm on that, and you're not backing down. And if you're not going to get it from the divine masculines, I feel like there's many energies out there keeping their eye on you, wishing, hoping, praying that you're going to end up alone, just because you're, they think that, you're pining after this divine masculine, and so they're going to keep this divine masculine away from you, hoping and wishing and praying that you're going to end up alone. And I feel like the universe has other plans for you, divine feminine. Many of you are seeing yourselves as the star again after a lot of illusion has been lifted up over your eyes. Many of you have had your energy stolen and taken away from you, but your power comes from realizing that you can have one masculine and 10 more like that divine masculine. It's all about energy. It's all about whether or not you can realize what the lessons are that your twin flame is teaching you on this path. Okay, I'm going to end this reading off here, and I'm going to find out what is the best outcome for both twins involved. Okay, so we have engagement, taking things to a deeper level of commitment, along with getting away from one another. I feel like if it's anything that your divine masculines want right now, it's time alone with you. It's time alone. They want to spoil you. They want to take you away. They want to make up for lost times. But now you have a divine feminine who is no longer interested in the material aspects of things. Winning her heart over with material possessions no longer interests her. So I feel like many of your masculines are working on a new level of engagement with you. The way that they're going to engage and communicate with you, that's what they realize it's going to take things to a different level, is like showing you who they are and leaving the whole trying to impress you with material gains. They're going to leave that behind. You can see right through that. And not only can you see right through that, divine feminine, but I feel like God has put you in a position to provide those things for yourself. So whatever the masculines think that they can spoil you with, you could provide those things for yourselves and then some. So I feel like your masculines are going to have to come with something deeper, and usually that is some form of commitment, which is usually the message that we see here on the engagement card. Okay, a higher level of commitment is being commanded of the masculine. All right, I hope you guys have enjoyed. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in tonight's reading. All right, you guys take it easy. Bye.